On the smoker. Alright, this is Scott, Eddie, and Seth, and we're at our bee yard. We are going to transfer from one top bar hive to the other. This one is a tobago style top bar, and we ran out of space, so we're going to transfer the bars into this more accommodating hive, and we've moved the new hive into the old hive's position, so that way the returning bees will come to that and not to the new one. Hopefully there won't be drift or anything that we have to worry about with bees drifting into another beehive. So that's what we're going to get started doing. We've smoked them a little bit. Just about ready to start transferring. Back that way. I'm the one behind you. That's what they look like stuck to the lid. It is full all the way to the back of the lid, to the back cover. So this one's ready to be transferred. Let me see if I can see you guys. Okay, we're going to turn just a little bit so that you can see where we're working at. I think, yeah, the bees are up by my father. Seth, go out behind Grandpa and smoke them bees as we lift them out.
Over here, Seth.
Yeah, come around. Good job. Give them bees a little smoke, and we're going to start moving them. Put it same orientation. Right here. Smoke them here. These ones here. Look. Hey, over here.
Hive?
No, this hive right here. These are the ones we're moving.
Down, little bees.
Not fast, not hard. Smaller puffs. Don't put it right on the bees, buddy. Small puffs next to them. As we go, some of the bars have crossed towards the end. We're going to leave them for right now. This is towards the front.
Okay, I want you to cut an inch off this side.
Let me take a look. Okay, I see what you're saying. We're actually going to trim a little comb here. Got me covered. And then a little bit here. Where we've crossed some of the comb. Slower.
I think these bees are done.
Slow, soft. I'm going to say it again. Slow, soft. So this white cap stuff here is what our finished honey looks like. They've completely finished this bar of comb, except for just a few that they're going to cap off. And the problem is we got to take some of it off. Now the strength of the top bar comb is in the plane, so we don't saw back and forth. We try and cut it in the plane if we can to keep it from cracking off the top bar. That's actually good honey there if you want to take that home. That cap stuff.
I'm smoking you.
Don't. Smoke over there in front of the hive where I told you.
You're doing a good job, Seth.
Keep it up, buddy.
I'm not letting the bee out.
For those of you thinking of possibly taking my bee class, Seth is 9. This is his first year with us. This is where we start to get into the brood comb. I'll show you that real quick too. The whiter capped is honeycomb, and then this darker brown with the tan capped, that's brood comb. That's where they're raising the younger bees. We're going to have to cut some of that off to make it fit in our new hive.
There you go, Grandpa.
Oop. When Grandpa asked you to, go ahead and spray some smoke on them bees that are on the honeycombs.
Yeah, that's it.
I see the propolis down there.
This, wow. This ain't fitting good.
Not sitting good how?
You got too big a gap in here.
They should fit right next to each other.
No. Oh, maybe I got it backwards.
The other one would be backwards. Or you're putting them all in backwards.
To show.
Okay. Go ahead and stand back, buddy. You're in the front of the hive. You're going to get mad.
Grandpa, I think it's wrong. Dad, let me smoke the hive again.
Cross this comb a little bit.
Dad, look at that hive. Right now. It's overdone, Dad. Look.
Yep. This one we had to cut, but you can see in the cross section some of the larvae that didn't get a chance to hatch from this.
Oh my gosh, Grandpa. Look, they're putting orange stuff into the hive.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know that we can cut this one too much. I mean, I'll try a little bit.
Grandpa, they're already starting the hive again.
All right.
That's awful soft.
Brood's hard to go through, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, the whole thing's...
Let it go. She'll just have to
Oh my gosh.
redo.
You guys, my hive's not doing that good, Dad. I'll eat the hive. Are we checking my hive, Dad?
Let's see how this goes.
Clear passage, clear passage. Clear, 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 clear.
We've had some serious comb crossing on these two bars here. And like Dad said, it doesn't like to go through that little tougher brood comb. It goes through the honeycomb all right. Okay. No, don't chase them with it. Just put it in the hive. No. No, this way. That's all you do. Just little puffs like that. Put your hand under it before you get... Hold this, please. Still working here. Whole piece is crossed, so I'm just going to take it off. And,
Dad, they're going to start doing some combs later.
that can go in, that's got enough room.
Dad, this boat's starting to move. Ready?
No, not hard. You're not trying to knock them down.
This is all honey. We should have probably just taken that whole thing. On this one, Scott, it's pushing the comb out this way.
Yeah, well, give it back to me. Raise it up here.
I got this, Dad.
Stop. Easy. Small puffs. You're too close. You're not trying to blow them down.
See it a second.
Here we come.
There you go, buddy.
Hold that. Now I'm going to knock out the middle because they've crossed the comb now. It's not for you. We're still videotaping. So that they can hopefully connect these two pieces of comb.
Dad, is that white stuff babies?
And that they won't cross.
I'm looking for any babies.
No, you don't have any babies in here.
Can I hold a piece of comb?
We're videotaping. You have to keep asking questions like that. I'll let you do whatever you want when you get done. This is where the honeycomb starts getting a little straighter. And we start not having so much work to do.
And these didn't even notice. These aren't even hair that them are moving the hive.
I am looking for the queen as we go, but she's not going to be back in these honey ones. More than likely she's going to be up front as we move up front.
Dad, all the bees are coming out.
Little pups. Little pups. Little pups. Little pups. Little pups. Little slow pups.
Does the queen have a dot on her?
Not on this one. The queen is not marked on this one, so we are winging
I
it.
found her.
Nope.
That looks bigger though.
Nope.
It's a drone, I think. Maybe, Seth, if it's bigger.
I thought he saw it just fall under the phone.
Where are these going?
That should go
Right in.
front.
Dad, I swore I just saw her.
Okay, I'm going to take a little break to show you what it looks like in the old hive and hopefully not get my hands stung. Sorry about that. That's how fully they fill it up right there, all the way. And then this on the bottom is some propolis of fallen comb. It got that hot this summer that it fell and they just glued it to the ground. Okay. Let me get my glove back on and we'll get back rolling. Seth, puff some smoke in there. Don't tip it upside down. Keep it upright.
Here's some foam, Dad. They're trying to fall off. Hands on this might help us put in the hive.
Oh, boy.
Some comb that they could make some honey out of.
Yeah.
They could glue it onto the comb. You could start off with this. Get some honey or something, put it on.
Probably move that back. Here we go.
Here you go, Grandpa. Piece of cloth. Put some stuff on it. Why are they all around the want that?
That's where the old hive was sitting, so that's home. Oh, they've got, look at how much stuff they have on them to take into the hive. That
I know,
nice
that's
yellow.
what I've been telling you.
Yeah, I should listen to you more.
Watch out, Sethy.
I've been looking at all the bees.
Okay. The bees tend to make their comb, they fill the area that they're in for efficiency. And this one is kind of a little bit rectangular, so that's what the comb looks like. It's rectangular. We're starting to get into more of the brood section, and I'll be looking for the queen in between.
Scott,
Make sure. What?
maybe you can knock that in the middle down.
Dad, is this the queen?
Right.
There's a bee just laying down on
No.
the side.
I'll show you the queen when I find her.
I saw a bigger bee fall under the comb, but it was sitting.
More than likely, she'll make her way to one of the last bars that we pull out to try and stay with the hive.
Dad, if there's little bumps, is that funny? Looks like we're making some babies.
I'm looking for the queen right now, and I don't see her on this one. This has some of the largest drones I've seen in our hives. Try not to bump the comb as you're doing like I just did. And they're busy, but no sign of the queen on this one, so we're safe to cut. You don't want to drop her, and you don't want to cut her. Keep that smoker going, Seth.
Oh, I'm just watching.
Yeah, and I'm reminding you, keep the smoker going for us. There you go. Small, soft, slow puffs. I'm going to show them this too.
Dad, is this the drone or what?
I don't see the queen on this one either. What we have here is when we do these top bars and we start them from scratch, we get like a rainbow where they store honey at the top and then they're brewed towards the bottom. If at any time you see a little black beetle making their way through there, that's a small hive beetle. And they're a problem. The bees usually take care of most of them, but we generally get a few every year. We right now don't have any traps in the hives, but our small hive beetle has been under control. Put this all the way upside down.
Dad, no, you have to cut it from right here. They glued it together from right here.
Still looking for the queen. We always do our inspections over the hive just in case she does fall. Maybe we'll get lucky and she'll fall into the hive. A lot of honey on this one. No queen. that I can see. Okay. This one's really heavy. This bar weighs about 8 pounds, I'd say. What do you say, Dan?
I'll say 7.
7 pounds
I'd
from
say
the master.
I would say about 8.
Oh, and we don't have our bucket in place, so.
Dad, I would say about 8.
This is not typical of a top bar, but what we have here is a frameless or foundationless framed Langstroth style hive frame that we use to insert into ours, and the bees have drawn it all the way to the edges of the frame. It makes it a little sturdier. The other thing is this frame is a little older than the others, so the honey in it is a little bit darker. Don't move that, Seth. I'll move the frame. I'm looking for the queen. She'll be in a group of bees with her attendants following her, and that's what makes her a little easier to spot. But I don't see her on this one. We've still got 5 frames to go, and I'm guessing she'll be with one of those.
No, we got a problem.
Why?
Doesn't fit.
This doesn't fit at all?
Nope.
Okay. This is part of the reason why we're changing this. This frame doesn't fit. It's mostly honey. What I'm going to end up doing is taking this honey home, cutting out the propolis brood section towards the bottom, and we'll bottle it up. Maybe I'll bring some for you guys to try out. This next part is called a shake, and what we're trying to do here is we're going to try and shake most of the bees off so that we can take it home without taking 100 bees with us.
Grandpa, come here.
Smoke this part, Seth.
Dad, look.
Smoke this part, Seth.
Whoa, that has a lot of honey on it.
Go ahead and walk it to your truck.
Dad, I found a bee with no stinger.
It's a drone. He's taking that frame back. We got another one just like it that we'll do the same thing with. We'll shake it and he'll take it back.
This one might have the queen on it.
It might have the queen on it. We'll do the same thing here. We're going to try and the queen ain't on here. We'll do a shake and then we'll take it. I'm looking real hard because we got to be getting closer. I don't see her on this side of the frame. And I don't see her on this side of the frame. We'll do a shake and we'll take this away. A little bit of smoke, please, Seth.
Smoke right here.
Yeah. Well, leave them. They're calling the rest of the bees back home. So let them do their job. Little bit. We don't want a lot here because we don't want to chase the queen off the comb. Drones are a little bigger. on over here, look. Okay, we're looking for the queen.
I see a whole line of bees.
Yeah, they're festooning. They're hanging down, passing wax up to build more comb.
There's no queen on it.
Looking. I don't see the queen here either, so what we'll do is we'll trim this one and get it ready to go in.
Dad, I think I might have an idea where she is.
Easy, no, not a lot of smoke. There we go, not a lot of smoke here. Got him calm. We want to try and find that queen bee up here. One of these hives. Don't burn any bees. Burn my bee. Looking for the queen here. I can tell that the bees are really gorged with honey. After we smoke them, that's what they do. They go and they eat as much honey as they can carry in case the hive is on fire. They have those resources. The bee can carry up to 50% of its body weight in its abdomen to carry resources away in a swarm or an emergency. We'll go back to the car. I found the queen. I'll try and show her to you. Come on over here, would you, Dan? In the back. She is, where'd she go?
I see her. She's right up there.
Right here, towards the bottom, at the end of my knife. She's curled up in there. Pull it up higher. Right here.
Take her.
Let's go ahead and put that over the hive so that we don't lose her. Turn it the other way. There you go. And we won't lose her. Just want to be real careful now that I know she's here that I don't cut her or drown her in honey, so that she can continue to help them get winter ready by laying eggs. And let's hit Grandpa with the smoker real quick. Turn towards me. This one is what I want to get. Just a little bit of smoke is usually enough to crack your right arm like a whip. There you go. Okay, we're going to pop this open. It needs a chance to breathe a little bit. It'll start smoking better. We've got two more to do, and now that I know I have the queen, not to say we can be reckless, but we're not walking on eggs anymore.